Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you are well today on this Wednesday evening. This is week 5. And here we go then, as always. You know the rules. Remember, this is just for fun. Please post your scores down in the chat below. And it's up to you if you decide to use Wikipedia or Google. And this week the scores are out of 64. So round 1 this week. General knowledge. Question number 1. Nice and simple for you. What is the capital city of Italy? So what is the capital city of Italy? Question number 2. Who painted the famous artwork The Starry Night? So who painted the famous artwork The Starry Night? Question number 3. What is the chemical symbol for gold? So what is the chemical symbol for gold? Question number 4. What is the tallest mountain in the world above sea level? So above sea level, what is the tallest mountain in the world? Question number 5. Who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet? So who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet? Question 6. How many continents are there in the world? So how many continents are there in the world? Question number 7. Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? So who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? Question number 8. Who is the author of the novel To Kill a Mockingbird? So who is the author of the novel To Kill a Mockingbird? Question number 9. What is the largest planet in our solar system? So number 9. What is the largest planet in our solar system? And the last question in this round. What is the capital city of Argentina? So question number 10. What is the capital city of Argentina? I hope that broke you in gently this week. On to round 2 then. All about board games. Question number 1. In the game of Scrabble, What is the maximum number of tiles a player can hold at once? So in the game of Scrabble, what is the maximum number of tiles a player can hold at once? Question number 2. In Monopoly, how much money does a player collect for passing go? So in Monopoly, how much money does a player collect for passing go? Question number 3. In the game of Risk, what is the objective? So in the game of Risk, what is the objective? Question number 4. In the game of chess, how many squares are there on the board? So in the game of chess, how many squares are there on the board? Question number 5. What is the name of the game where the players try to sink each other's vehicles by guessing coordinates on a grid? So what is the name of the game where players try to sink each other's vehicles by guessing coordinates on a grid? Question number 6. There's another Scrabble question. In the game of Scrabble, how many points is the letter Z worth? So in the game of Scrabble, how many points is the letter Z worth? Question number 7. In the game of Cluedo, how many weapon cards are there? So in Cluedo, how many weapon cards are there? Question number 8. In the game of Trivial Pursuit, what colour wedge represents the category Geography? So in Trivial Pursuit, what colour wedge represents the category Geography? Second to last question. There's another Cluedo one here. What is the name of the murdered person in Cluedo? So in Cluedo, what is the name of the murdered person? And the last question, number 10. How many characters do you have to guess from at the beginning of a game of Guess Who? So how many characters do you have to guess from at the beginning of a game of Guess Who? Right then, on to on to round 3. And this week it's all British sitcoms. So question number 1 this week. In the TV sitcom The Office, and this is the UK version we're talking about, what is the name of the paper company where the characters work? So in the TV sitcom The Office, what is the name of the paper company where the characters work? Question number 2. What is the name of the hotel that has staff members called Polly and Sybil that features in a 70s sitcom? So what is the name of the hotel that the staff members called Polly and Sybil that features in a 1970s sitcom? Question number 3. Who played the character Del Boy in the sitcom Rock and Chips? So who played the character of Del Boy in the sitcom Rock and Chips? Question number 4. In what era of history was the series Blackadder Goes Forth set? So in what era of history was the series Blackadder Goes Forth set? Question number 5. Ricky Gervais plays the character Andy Millman in which sitcom? So Ricky Gervais plays the character of Andy Millman in which sitcom? Question number 6. Richard Ayoade and Chris O'Dowd star in which sitcom created by Graham Linehan? So Richard Ayoade and Chris O'Dowd star in which sitcom that's created by Graham Linehan? Question number 7. Which sitcom follows the lives of flatmates Mark and Jeremy? So which sitcom follows the lives of flatmates Mark and Jeremy? So question number 8 then. A point for each. I want to know, what are the first names of the two main characters in Absolutely Fabulous? So a point for each then. What are the first names of the main characters in Absolutely Fabulous? Question number 9. Penultimate question. This is a 4-pointer, this one, so I want you again, it's a character one. What are the first names of the 4 main characters in the In-Betweeners? So what are the first names of the 4 main characters in the In-Betweeners? And the last question is round question 10. What is the surname of the family in Friday Night Dinner? So what is the surname of the family in Friday Night Dinner? Okay, then on to round 4, which is your chance to have a 10-minute break and go and get a refreshment. It's another top 10. So this week, I want you to list the last 10 different countries to feature in the men's FIFA World Cup final match. So by the end of the 10 minutes, you'll have 10 different countries, so the last 10 different countries to feature in the men's FIFA World Cup final match. Some of you will be rolling your eyes at that, but there you go, you've got 10 minutes. We'll see you then. Okay then, that's your 10 minutes up. Let's start giving you some answers and then we'll do the final rounds. So, the answers, round 1 was general knowledge. And we asked you, what is the capital city of Italy? Well, that's Rome. Question 2, the person who painted the famous artwork The Starry Night, that was Vincent van Gogh. Or Van Gogh. Question number 3, the chemical symbol for gold is AU. Number 4, the tallest mountain in the world above sea level, that's Mount Everest. Question number 5, the person that wrote the play Romeo and Juliet, that was William Shakespeare. Question 6, how many continents are there in the world? There's 7. Question number 7, the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, that was Marie Curie. And question number 8, the author of the novel To Kill a Mockingbird, that was Harper Lee. Question number 9 this week was, what is the largest planet in the solar system? That is Jupiter. And question number 10 in the last round, so what is the capital city of Argentina? That is Buenos Aires. Round 2 was board games, and we asked you, in the game of Scrabble, what is the maximum number of tiles a player can hold at once? That's 7. Question number 2, in Monopoly the player gets £200, or dollars, or whatever currency it is that you're working in. Question number 3, the game of Risk, the objective is to conquer the world by occupying the globe. Or any variation of that, but the objective is to conquer the world by occupying the globe. Question number 4, in the game of chess there are 64 squares. Question number 5, the name that is given to the game where players try to sink each other's vehicles, that's called battleships. Question number 6, in Scrabble the Z tile is worth 10 points. Question number 7, in Cluedo there are 6 weapon cards. Question number 8, in Trivial Pursuit the colour wedge that represents geography is blue. Question number 9, the name of the murdered person in Cluedo is Dr. Black. And question number 10, the number of characters you have to guess from the beginning of a game of Guess Who, there are 24 different characters. Right, round 3 was a British sitcoms, and we started off with the TV sitcom The Office. What is the name of the paper company where the characters work? Well, in the UK version, that is Wernham Hogg. Question number 2, the name of the hotel that Polly and Sybil worked in, that was Fawlty Towers. Question number 3, the person that played the character Del Boy in the sitcom Rock and Chips, that is James Buckley. Question number 4, the era of history that the series Blackadder goes forth set that in the First World War. Question number 5, Ricky Gervais plays the character Andy Millman in Extras. Question number 6, Richard Ayoade and Chris O'Dowd star in The IT Crowd. Question number 7, the sitcom that follows the lives of flatmates Mark and Jeremy, that's Peep Show. Question number 8. Point for each. The first names of the main characters are absolutely fabulous. That's Eddie and Patsy. Question number 9. The first names of the 4 main characters and the in-betweeners. It's a point for each. It's Will, Simon, Jay, and Neil. And Jay is played by Buckley that we talked about earlier on. And question number 10, last in this round, the surname of the family in Friday Night Dinner, that is the Goodman family. Right, so round 4 then, that was the top 10 round, and we asked you the last 10 different countries to feature in the men's FIFA World Cup final match. You get a point for each of these if you said there was Argentina, France, Croatia, Germany and West Germany, same one. Spain, the Netherlands, Italy, Brazil, England and Czechoslovakia. So a point for each one of them. So Argentina, France, Croatia, Germany / West Germany, Spain, the Netherlands, Italy, Brazil, England or Czechoslovakia. So I'll give you a second just to tot up your scores so far before we go into round 5. Which this week, all the answers are numerical. They're all numbers. So question number 1. How many outfield players does each team have at the start of a football match? So how many outfield players does each team have at the start of a football match? Question number 2. In degrees Celsius, what is the boiling point of water? So in degrees Celsius, what is the boiling point of water? Question number 3. How many days are there in the year 2024? So how many days are there in the year 2024? Question number 4. How many planets are there in our solar system? So question number 4. How many planets are there in our solar system? Question number 5. What is the atomic number of carbon? So what is the atomic number of carbon? Question number 6. How many inches are there in a foot? So how many inches are there in a foot? Question number 7. How many chambers are there in the human heart? So how many chambers are there in the human heart? Question number 8. How many Oscars did the film Titanic win at the 1998 Academy Awards? So the 1998 Academy Awards, how many Oscars did the film Titanic win? And the second to last question, how many sides does a hexagon have? So how many sides does a hexagon have? And to wrap things up in this round, question 10, all I want you to do is write down, I want you to add up the values of the last 9 answers you've just given us. So I want you to total up the answers of question 1 to 9, and that's your answer for question number 10. I'll give you about 30 seconds to tot all that up. Right then, moving on to round 6, the last round this week. It's all about 1990s music. So here we go. Question number 1. What was the lead singer of the band Nirvana? So what was the name of the lead singer of the band Nirvana? Question number 2. Which female artist released the album Jagged Little Pill in 1995? So in 1995, which female artist released the album Jagged Little Pill? Question number 3. What was the name of the rapper that was known for hits like Gangsta's Paradise and Fantastic Voyage? So what was the name of the rapper known for hits like Gangsta's Paradise and Fantastic Voyage? Question number 4. In what year did the Spice Girls release Wannabe? So in what year did the Spice Girls release Wannabe? Okay, so question number 5 then. Which band released the album Automatic for the People in 1992? So in 1992, which band released the album Automatic for the People? What is the name of the female artist known for hits like A Genie in a Bottle and What a Girl Wants? So what is the name of the female artist that is known for hits like Genie in a Bottle and What a Girl Wants? Question number 7. What was the name of the British band known for their song Bittersweet Symphony that was released in 1997? So what was the name of the band that released the song Bittersweet Symphony in 1997? Question number 8. Which band sang the song Linger, which became a hit for them in 1993? So which band sang Linger, which became a hit for them in 1993? Question number 7. Which Take That song did Mr. Blobby keep from getting the Christmas #1 in 1993? So, which Take That song did Mr. Blobby keep from getting the Christmas #1 in 1993? And the last question, question number 10. This House Is Not a Home is the follow-up to which single that was released by the Rembrandts? So This House Is Not a Home is the follow-up to which single that was released by the Rembrandts? So that was the last question. If you need it, we're going to give you a tie break as always. So on the theme of 90s music. So roughly, how many copies of the Mr. Blobby single were sold during its time in the charts? So roughly, how many copies of the Mr. Blobby single were sold during its time in the charts? I'll give you about 30 seconds to think about that, and then I'll give you the answers. Right then, let's give you some answers here. So round 5 this week was numbers, and we asked you, how many outfield players does each team have at the start of a football match? Well, that's 10. Question number 2 was in degrees Celsius, the boiling point of water, that's 100. Question number 3, how many days in 2024? Well, it's 366, as it's a leap year. Question number 4, there are 8 planets in the solar system. Question number 5, the atomic number of carbon is 6. Question number 6, there are 12 inches in a foot. Question number 7, how many chambers are there in the human heart? There are 4 chambers. Question number 8, the film Titanic in the 1998 Academy Awards, it won 11 Oscars. And question number 9, the shape of the hexagon has 6 sides. And then we asked you to tot it all up, and by my calculations, the answer should be 523. Round number 6, the last round this week, was all 90s music, and we asked you, what was the name of the lead singer of the band Nirvana? That was Kurt Cobain. Question number 2, the female artist that released the album Jagged Little Pill, that was Alanis Morissette. Question number 3, the name of the rapper known for hits like Gangsta's Paradise and Fantastic Voyage, that was Coolio. Number 4, the year that Spice Girls released Wannabe, that was 1996. Okay, then question number 5. We asked you which band released the album Automatic for the People in 1992, and that was, of course, R.E.M. Question 6, the name of the female artist that had hits like Genie in a Bottle and What a Girl Wants, that was Christina Aguilera. Question number 7, the name of the British band known for their song Bittersweet Symphony, that was The Verve. Question number 8, the band that sang Linger, which became a hit for them in 1993, was the Cranberries. Question number 9, the Take That song that Mr. Blobby kept from getting to the Christmas number 1, that was Babe. Number 10, This House Is Not a Home is the follow-up to which single released by the Rembrandts? That is I'll Be There For You. That's the theme from Friends. So we'll give you a chance to tot all them up then. And then we're going to the tie break. So the tie break question this week was, roughly how many copies of the Mr. Blobby single were sold during his time in the charts. The closest wins, and the answer is 600,000 copies. The single went platinum. That's a lot of copies of Mr. Blobby. And that's it. Hope you all did well today. Hope you enjoyed the quiz. Like always, if you want to put your scores in the comments down below so we can see how you got on. Also, if you've got any ideas for any rounds or anything like that that you want to do, bob them in there as well. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.